Shalom, family. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like the video to spread the words of wisdom. Share this with someone you love and appreciate, and leave a hallelujah as the comment section to let me know you enjoy this Proverbs series. Welcome back, family. We just completed Proverbs Chapter 22, a chapter that taught us how to build our legacy with discipline, diligence, and godly integrity. Now, in Proverbs Chapter 23, we get a sober warning. Don't let this world distract you. There are traps everywhere, at the table of rulers, in the pursuit of riches, in seductive voices, and in substances that steal your mind. This is Yahuwah's reminder to stay focused. Guard your heart and walk in truth, because the enemy is subtle, but wisdom is stronger. Let's break it down verse by verse. Verse 1. When thou sittest to eat with the ruler, consider diligently what is before thee. Be aware of who's feeding you. Not every invitation is pure. Power often comes with hidden agendas. If you don't discern the table, you'll digest the trap. Verse 2. And put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. Control your appetite. Don't let desire control your destiny. What you don't master will eventually master you. Verse 3. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. The riches of the wicked may look sweet, but they're poison to your spirit. Not everything that looks like favor is from Yah. Verse 4. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. Don't chase wealth, chase wisdom. Wealth follows purpose, not panic. Purpose brings prosperity, but panic chases vanity. Verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Money is temporary. Don't build your foundation on something that can disappear. If your hope is in riches, you'll always live in fear. Verse 6. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. If someone has wicked motives, don't accept what they offer. Their generosity is a setup. Every bite has a price when the hand feeding you is unclean. Verse 7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. Don't just listen to words, discern the heart behind them. People can speak one thing, but live another. Verse 8. The morsel which thou hast eaten shalt thou vomit up, and lose thy sweet words. What looks good now can make you sick later. Not every opportunity is worth taking. Temporary pleasure leads to long-term regret. Verse 9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. Stop wasting wisdom on people who don't want it. Discern your audience. Wise words are wasted on deaf hearts. Verse 10. Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless. Respect boundaries, especially those set to protect the vulnerable. Honor what Yah established before you ever arrived. Verse 11. For their Redeemer is mighty. He shall plead their cause with thee. Yahuwah defends the oppressed. Mess with them, and you answer to him. When you touch the weak, you touch Yahuwah's justice. Verse 12. Apply thine heart unto instruction, and thine ears to the words of knowledge. Wisdom isn't automatic. You have to pursue it, receive it, and apply it. A teachable spirit attracts divine instruction. Verse 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Discipline done in love saves lives. Don't be afraid to correct. Discipline today prevents destruction tomorrow. Verse 14. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. Correction can feel harsh, but it leads to life. Train your children in truth, not comfort. Comfort leads to compromise. Correction leads to character. Verse 15. My son, if thine heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice. even mine. A wise child brings joy to the one who raised them. Be the kind of fruit your parents can be proud of. Wisdom isn't just a blessing, it's an inheritance. Verse 16, Yea, my reign shall rejoice when thy lips speak right things. Speaking truth brings joy to those who invested in you. Let your words reflect your roots. Your voice reveals your values. Verse 17, Let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all the day long. Don't get jealous of the wicked. Stay locked in with Yah. His reward is greater. Temporary gain is nothing next to eternal favor. Verse 18, For surely there is an end, and thine expectation shall not be cut off. If you stay faithful, your hope will not fail. There's a finish line and a reward. Hold the line, your harvest is on the way. Verse 19, Hear thou, my son, and be wise, and guide thine heart in the way. Wisdom isn't just about knowing, it's about directing your heart daily. Don't drift, steer. Wisdom keeps you from wandering. Guide your heart before it guides you. Verse 20, Be not among winebibbers, among riotous eaters of flesh. Stay away from the culture of excess. Gluttony and addiction are traps of the undisciplined. If the crowd is reckless, the wise step back. Verse 21, For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. Lack of discipline will cost you everything. Bad habits have a bill, and it always comes due. You can't feast on foolishness and expect a fruitful future. Verse 22, Hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. Honor those who raised you. Wisdom begins with humility and respect for those before you. Honor opens doors that pride will never reach. Verse 23, Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. Truth is priceless. Don't compromise it for anything. Once you find it, never let it go. Hold on to truth like your life depends on it, because it does. Verse 24, The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth a wise child shall have joy of him. Live in a way that brings joy to your parents and honor to your name. Your wisdom is a gift back to those who poured into you. Verse 25, Thy father and thy mother shall be glad, and she that bare thee shall rejoice. Let your life be a reason for your parents to praise Yah. Be the fruit they prayed for. Your legacy begins with your obedience. Verse 26, My son, give me thine heart, and let thine eyes observe my ways. Yahuwah is calling us to relationship, heart first. Watch his ways and follow him fully. You can't follow Yah with half a heart. Verse 27, For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. Sexual sin is a trap with no easy escape. Don't play around with what can pull you under. What looks like pleasure often ends in pain. Verse 28, She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men. This is more than temptation. It's a setup from the enemy to multiply sin and destroy man. What flatters your flesh can fracture your soul. Verse 29, Who hath woe? Who hath sorrow? Who hath contentions? Who hath babbling? Who hath wounds without cause? Who hath redness of eyes? This is the reality of drunkenness and addiction. It steals peace, brings pain, and leaves scars. The bottle promises escape, but it delivers chains. Verse 30, They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine. Addiction is not about a drink, it's about dependency. Be free, stay alert, and don't chase what numbs. Numbing pain only delays healing. It doesn't fix the wound. Verse 31. Look not thou upon the wine when it is red, when it giveth his color in the cup, when it moveth itself aright. Don't even entertain it. If you know it leads to destruction, don't flirt with it. What you focus on eventually pulls you in. Verse 32. At the last it biteth like a serpent, and stingeth like an adder. Sin always has a sting. The pleasure fades, but the poison remains. Every temporary high has a permanent consequence. Verse 33. Thine eyes shall behold strange women, and thine heart shall utter perverse things. When you're intoxicated, your guard is down. What you allow in alters what comes out. Guard your intake because it fuels your output. Verse 34. Yea, thou shalt be as he that lieth down in the midst of the sea, or as he that lieth upon the top of a mast. You lose control. Like a drunk man in a storm, you can't even find balance. Addiction doesn't just blind you, it rocks your entire world. Verse 35. They have stricken me, shalt thou say, and I was not sick. They have beaten me, and I felt it not. When shall I awake? I will seek it yet again. The cycle of addiction is deception. Even after damage, the flesh craves more. If you don't break the cycle will break you. That was Proverbs Chapter 23. Raw, real, and convicting. This chapter exposes the traps of greed, lust, and addiction while calling us back to wisdom, discipline, and truth. Let it be a mirror, not just a message. Let it push you into prayer and away from poison. Stay tuned for Proverbs Chapter 24, where we'll continue learning how to build wisely, walk righteously, and finish strong in the days ahead.